Hello and welcome to the Le Mans Classic 2025 trip. I'm currently on the Channel Tunnel train waiting to go into Calais. So, oh, it's gone dark now, we're going into a tunnel. So I'll be documenting the whole trip from the journey to the car show at the campsite and the race. So I'll catch you up in the services to get ready to show you the convoy. Alright, so we've arrived at the services, so now I think it's time to show you around a bit, and a bit of the MG as well. This is a car we are convoying with. It's a C63S estate. Very nice, 500 horsepower, 4 litre V8. I'm sure I'll get some passenger content on this as well, and some flybys maybe. Also in the services, there's quite a few Honda NSXs, which is really cool. So what are your opinions on this M3 that's just pulled in? It's got the blue wheels and the roof box. Personally, I don't mind it. Wheels might be a bit too much though. I do really like this trio of red cars with the Ferrari 360 and the two NSXs. I've also noticed that this NSX has a bit of a Ayrton Senna tribute to it.
Going around, like, you've got the Le Mans carousel, all lights up with LED.
So in a bit of an unfortunate turn of events, yeah, I'll let you take a look at it for yourself. We've broken down and we reckon it's a cam belt, this one here, because we checked the others, they're fine, so we're just going to get the little adjustable wrench and take the cover off it and see if it is what we think, because the engine's not turning over. We heard like a little, I don't know, like a bang or something my dad said, and then the car just won't start, won't turn over or anything. Well, it'll turn over, but it won't start. So, yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. I really hope it's not the end of the journey for this car, but it might be. Checked if all the timing belts were spinning, taken all the covers off. So this one, you can already see this belt. Show you there, you see there, there's that one there, and all of them were spinning and looked okay. I could see the metal to the side of that one, so that cam belt seems to be pushed that way, but it might be how it is, so I'm gonna go look online. But yeah, now I'm just checking for loose wires. Alright, so this is the replacement to the MG, which is over there. The people who have been working at this place have been kind enough to give us a place here for this car until the 7th of July. So that's a good result. I mean, we'll see if we can get it fixed in France, but if not, we'll get it towed home. But yeah, that's that. as you can see, we have arrived at the campsite. There's a tent we just set up and the C63, but you'll notice that the van or the MG isn't there. So basically 2 people have stayed at where the MG broke down. They were waiting for the RAC man. I think he's just arrived though, which is good news, so I'll update you soon. But the rest of us, we've gone to the campsite, kind of left them behind, but it is what it is. We needed to get set up, we needed to get checked in. So yeah, I'll keep you updated and catch you up soon. So it is day 2 of Le Mans Classic and we have already spent the night at the campsite. And the news about the MG is pretty unfortunate, to be honest. So it does need a new engine or the engine rebuilding. So we might do that, we might not. Yeah, it means we're probably not going to see the MG for the rest of the trip. Instead, we have its trusty replacement, which is this van. So yeah, it is quite unfortunate. I would have liked to have driven the MG around, so I'm pretty gutted because I got temporary insurance for it, so just for this trip. But it is what it is, and we're just going to enjoy the trip. So we're going to go to the supermarket right now and maybe see some nice cars, maybe get a few clips of the C63. So yeah. Alright, so at the supermarket we have Porsche 911 488 Pista, who was also at our campsite. I also saw some nice Opel pulling, but I'm sure we'll see that soon. There's the Opel.
Let more heat in. That's good. That's good.
This Ford pickup came 3rd in this year's car show. It's got, I don't know if you can see, it's a bit dark, but it's got a 5-litre Mustang engine, and it's also an air ride, and the bodywork is just mint. So this Cobra won last year's Le Mans Classics show, so he's got 3 passengers. This Ferrari 330 GT came 2nd, which I think is very worthy. Honourable mention to this D Tomaso Pantera. That is also completely mint. I love that. It's got a gated manual as well. And this was the car of the show. Absolutely stunning E-Type. If you know me, you know I love an old Volvo, and this is no exception. 850 T5R. I want one. I want it. Alright, so welcome to the Le Mans track. It's the next day. Last night we watched the cars, the car show, had some drinks, danced a bit. It was a good night. Yeah, now it's a new day and we're at the track, so I'll bring you around here. So we're just waiting for the bus, and I've noticed this 190 Cosworth. So we've just got off the bus and now we're in the main part of the track. So now we have a few Mustangs and a Cobra. I think these ones are racing on the track. Take a look at how small that Alpine looks compared to the Bentley, and even the Lotus is actually considerably smaller than both of them. In the midst of all the supercars is a VX220. I think that's pretty cool. section, I have just noticed something very special, and it's not this Vented or SVG, even though that is pretty special. It is this Miura. I think it's the first time I've ever seen one. It's absolutely beautiful. It was literally the supercar back in the day. Some people even call it the first supercar. Coming into the Mustang section, a few cars have caught my eye, including this Celine Mustang, which is very cool. And just over here, there's a Fox body Mustang as well. And I think this might be one of the first times I've ever seen one. I don't ever remember seeing a Fox body before. I am usually a huge fan of these boats and barges, and this is no exception. This is beautiful. I'm pretty sure it's an S-Class, but yeah, very nice. This is one of my favourites, Altazam AZ1. I think they're so cool. Look how tiny they are. They've got the little, I think, under a litre 3-cylinder turbo engine. I am very much a fan of this Mini in the Golf livery. I think it actually suits the car, to be honest. It's very nice. So it seems like the racing has started, so let's take a look at some of that. Right, so we decided to head back to the track for some evening racing. We went through Arnage earlier and I completely missed it, but we saw an XJ220 which was insane. I don't think I had my camera with me, but it was mad. Little 3-cylinder Saga.
On n'anticipe pas toujours les conditions de luminosité. Celle que l'on rencontre à 22h35 et voilà, c'est une très bonne pour les moteurs qui doivent sincèrement. Cette droite de lumière, alors celle-là effectivement. Ce qui fait que c'est clair, c'est une belle paire de manches très basée. Alors elle est notée stop. Switch T40 numéro 70. Et le départ Richard MANS. Alors, changement d'adhérence à Busan. Apparition sur la ligne droite des stars.
So because of the rain and the yellow flag, we've decided to call it a day for tonight. So yeah, I'll catch you up tomorrow.
The bus is older.
So the rain seems to be dying down. I have an umbrella and we're in the paddock, so all seems good. Check out the positive camber on this Bugatti. That is so weird looking, it's like the wrong way around. Check out how wide this C3 racing car is. It's like, almost looks like it needs wheel spaces. Say these Porsche 935s, they are incredibly wide. It's just insane. Look at the intakes on this. That's just insane. They're huge, and they're like, you've never seen anything with them like that. Just like underneath the car at the bottom. Yeah, I'm all for it. It's very nice. Something just started. So we're now back from the track, so now I think it's a good time to end this video. It wasn't the expected Le Mans Classic trip with the MG having its engine blown, but luckily it seems like we can get the engine rebuilt. Other than that though, it was a pretty good trip. Saw a lot of nice cars, enjoyed ourselves, had a lot of drinks. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll roll out a little montage of the journey back.